Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Burnsy, and today I have some firing range dom for you guys with the M14, and I'm going 43 and 1. And I'm pretty sure at the end of this game I had another set of dogs, Chopper and possibly Blackbird. So it could have been like a 60 or a 70 and 1. So I was extremely pissed off about that, but it's still alright. It's not really about the gameplay, and if you just quickly though, if you watch where I position myself on the map, that is where you will get a lot of kills in Dom if you have A and you have B, or even if you have all three. If you have the 3 cap, they will spawn. They will always spawn around here. So if you position yourself near this car, it's all good. And basically all I do for the whole game is just protect A and I protect B. And if you have, the 2 flags, then there's no point having a third one, playing the objective while I've got 2 flags. I might as well defend them and not let people go anywhere near them. So that's what I normally do on this map. But, oh, sorry about that. It's not too much about the gameplay, guys. What I want to talk about is the future of the YouTube gaming community, and this is something that's been brought up. There's so many videos going on, from Small Beans, from Wings of Redemption, from not really Woody, but from Sea Nanas, and it's kind of interesting, like what I'm seeing and what Wings has said. If you watch his latest video, he thinks that it's just gonna get worse, and because the YouTube gaming community does own a big part of YouTube, that more people are going to get involved, and it's just going to get worse. And sort of like TV, it's going to get like that. But it I don't know, I just think that what he says is really true, because even when Small Man says he misses it when the montage makers were the top of the chain in the YouTube community, and now it's the commentators. The roles have sort of reversed. But it's sort of, when I think about a lot of things, the more people get involved, like, sure, it can be great at the start, but the more people get involved, it just becomes shit after that. It's one of the things I often say about certain things, but people may like to disagree with that, but you gotta understand, if you have more and more people getting involved in a community, and then sure, growth is good, but if you have so many people growing so rapidly, you're gonna get, as Cena said, you're gonna get some wankers and douchebags in this. People like to say White Boy 7th Street, and a lot of people like to hate on him. I used to quite a bit, but I don't really care about that guy much anymore. To be honest, I just thought, if I don't watch his videos, then it won't really make a difference, because, people like to say he says, oh, I don't know. Alright, guys, yeah, people that like to say, White Boy is someone that badly represents the community, because with all these, like this video, let's get it to 20,000, 40,000, I don't know, ratings, likes, whatever, favorites. He probably does overdo it a little bit, but honestly, it doesn't affect anyone that much. There's nothing wrong with asking for a like and a favorite. If you truly are proud of your work, which I'm sure he is, it's just that, he has massive annotations and goes on about. I think that's why people get pissed off. Because, I don't know, it's just, I'm gonna stay out of it, because if you want to hate on him, you can. If you want to be, a fan, not a fanboy, but if you think his videos are good, then fair enough. I'm not gonna get into that at all. But YouTube has grown so much since the montage makers. They are what used to be, the community, as a triple feed. And then it's changed to the commentators, as Small Ben said, and honestly, once something gets that big, it's bound to be ruined by various people, and like the Alki David guy, the billionaire bowl and all that kind of shit. in case you don't know, I'll set it out really quickly for you guys. Because I know not everyone's in touch with all, but basically they had this challenge a while ago, with all the best YouTube players, and they thought it was all good. It went through really well, so they wanted to do a second one, and this guy who had, I'm pretty sure it was his site, filmon.com, that had hosted the first one, he invited them all to a second one. Freddie W, XJaws, Wings, just basically the biggest YouTubers. That went through really well, but if you watch the video, it was so poorly executed. It looks terrible, but he still would have gained a lot of popularity and growth out of it. And then, as a smart billionaire man he wanted to make another one. So this time it was going to be a tournament with all these YouTube players or commentators and all that, and there was heaps of them involved. But basically it fell apart because during like the live stream they meant to have like a draft so that, you know, you pick teams, but you only have a certain amount of money or whatever, and each player is worth a certain amount of money, so it would keep it fair or whatever. And basically he had like dildos and shit like that or something during the stream, and then that kind of affected people a little bit. But what offended people the most was that he said he was going to broadcast a Ukrainian man who would kill himself or assisted suicide because he was mentally ill, and that he was going to live stream that on air, or, you know, his website. And people got extremely offended with this, and honestly, why, he's like, oh, and then afterwards he's like, it's a joke. Honestly, why would you even joke about something like that? You fucking twisted old man creep. I don't know, it just, if you watch it, you'll understand how twisted this guy is. It's just stupid. But he was smart, you know. Basically, he saw something that was growing, and if he just like wellly executed this, and then, because most of them put out the competition now, so it's gone to shit. But if he, you know, went through this properly, then look at all the channels he got involved. He seriously got like Freddie W, he got Woody's Game Tag, Only Use Me Blade, Wings of Redemption, XJaws, White Boy. He aimed for the biggest. You know, they're the biggest channels, and Muzz is probably in there, but he couldn't get there anyway. So, you know, he was smart in thinking that, but he poorly executed it. And, you know, is the YouTube gaming community probably going to be ruined? There's bound to be more drama in time to come. So cherish it whilst it lasts. Don't want to make it too dim, but, you know, things can happen that will inevitably shut this whole thing down and just make it terrible, because there's more people, so there's more wankers involved, basically. But the final score is 43-1 with the M14. Got some good gameplay coming for you guys soon. If you could check out my last video, that would be great. I thought it was pretty good. I kind of like the montage scene that, you know, I had, because that's the reason I started this whole thing, was originally to make montages, and it was kind of something different. So obviously they weren't the best clips, but if you want to check out the video, that would be great. Please give it a thumbs up. If you could give this video a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. Could we try and get this to 10 likes? That'd be great. And the other one, other than that, I will see you all later, and have a good day, guys.